going on, guys?
I'm Jacob.
I'm James.
Colin.
So today's week 11. We're talking about attitude, general attitude. We got a few questions that we need to answer first, just some definitions. So, how to define definition was an attitude. An attitude is an enduring organisation of motivational, emotional, perceptual, and cognitive processes with respect to some aspect of our environment. So, what do you think about that, guys?
Basically, how one feels.
Yeah, like
I think that's the simplest way to put it.
I feel like it's just really your way of this, like that you see the situation.
It's perception, basically.
Yeah,
right?
like some people, like at the beginning of the year, some people are always excited to come to the first day of school, and there's other people like, fuck this shit, I don't want to do this anymore. But it's like talking about the three components of attitude. I know one of them, what is
Triangle, isn't it?
Yeah, it's triangle.
It's the thinking, actions, and feelings. So.
Yeah. Like, how do I say? Like, you could say, like, you could tell your girlfriend, wife, whatever, I love you. But, like, if you say it like that, they're going to be like, you kind of almost have to be in it so they know what you're actually meaning or what you're
just
feeling.
thinking it or saying it with like a I love you, like they're gonna
Like, you're going through the
then
motions.
it's like emotions, isn't it?
Yeah.
You can do stuff without actually saying I love you to show that you love someone.
I feel like the three components are important that you actually like, that they work if you're actually into them, not just like,
Yeah.
you know, I love you. No, like, show them, whatnot.
Yeah, and with the thinking part of the triangle, it was like self-talk as well. So G'ing yourself up. So if you're like getting ready for a baseball match or something, you need to be able to like with the thinking part of the brain, you need to be able to sort of like get yourself motivated, get yourself ready. So like, come on, like
Like, you can't, like, you gotta be like, I'm ready for this.
I'm ready for this. Yeah, exactly.
Not just be like,
Not just like, oh, I'm ready for this. Like, don't just say the words. Actually, like, give it an incantation. You know, like really sort of tell yourself in the locker room, I'm ready for it. You know.
The ELM elaboration likelihood model is definition of the book is a theory about how attitudes are formed and change under varied conditions of involvement. Essentially, it integrates select individual, the situation, and marketing factors to understand different attitudes. Persuasion would be the primary source on how it's done. It's persuasive and it's central and peripheral. I'm not exactly sure if you understand what that means.
It's more of a confusing definition.
I wouldn't really know how to
Say it in a way. It's basically like
in a way that would we all could understand.
yeah. No, I understand.
okay, then, why do you guys think people resist change?
Well, it's kind of like everyone has a set routine, don't they? So like when you wake up in the morning and like you go to brush your teeth and you go to the shower and then you go out the door or whatever, if you did it in a cockeyed way, did it in a different way, something's going to feel wrong. You might like end up forgetting something. So people just resist it. They don't do it.
I feel like if you break routine, you feel weird, don't you?
Yeah.
Something feels wrong, doesn't it?
And I feel like even small routines, like, how do I say, college, like that's a routine that you kind of have to get down packed on. Like, it's not like something that you've always done throughout your everyday life, but like college is what, 4 years for most people, so you kind of have to get in that routine of
The body loves routine. It feels good when it's in routine. So by changing it, it just makes you feel.
What if you change your sleep pattern?
it's not gonna be good. It's not
Just
good.
well, jet lag.
Yeah.
Jet lag. How bad do you feel when you got jet lag? That's changing your routine, isn't it?
Yep.
So that's I guess why people resist change. They don't like it.
But like another thing is that, like how you said, routines just, or why do people resist change? It's just because they're just set. in their
They're
ways.
set in their ways. It's the same with culture. Like a lot of people resist other cultures because they resist change, don't they?
Yeah, like
Or or the baby boomers, they resist technology because they just don't understand it. You know what I mean? They're resisting change.
that's like you calling myself. We're all college students and everything. We're all athletes, but I'm sure at the end of the day, or start our day all the way to the end of the day, we all have different routines. But yet we're still
Us.
on a team and stuff like that with others.
So how would that tie into what are characteristics in human that may influence attitude change?
I guess you could say past experiences almost. Like let's say I had a past experience of not the mushroom story, but like let's just say I had a past experience of doing my routine a certain way, or a way that I did it out of like blue. I was kind of like, I don't like the way this is. Like it's just kind of like, I don't know. It's almost like trial and error. Like, my routine from like after practices, I come home and I sit down on a chair. I eat dinner, then I go shower. I feel like if I were to do it the other way, it'd just be like,
What the hell's going on? You feel hungry in the shower?
I'd feel weird. Like I should be eating right now, but instead I'm showering.
Yeah, true. How about the framing and how it's important to have the right attitude, gaining the right attitude?
I feel like it's important because like, how do I say? Gaining the right attitude. It's like
It's
Putting him in the right state of mind, like the
there's,
right.
I know so many people who have this. I've got so many examples of people where they like there's one situation, for example, work. Like everyone's on the same boat, right? They've all got the same job. But how many people like walk into that job with like a positive frame of mind, and then other people all they can do is just complain, moan, but they've got the same job, so it's the same situation but two completely different frames of mind. And who feels better waking up in the morning? You know, the person who gets out of bed, jumps out of bed, wants to go to work. The other person, I hate that life. Like, what's the point? Just wasting it. You know, it's all about it. It's all about
Like Colin Martin's running.
oh gosh,
Yeah.
that's not fun at all.
I don't think I can change my framing to ever gain the right attitude about running.
I mean, a good example of like
I swear it might not seem possible, but I think it is. Like if you had the right teacher, like if you had the right
We ran for 5 weeks, and my framing is still
your frame is still out.
on the downside.
Did any of you guys watch the video on, I can't remember what his name is, but he was speaking about a woman who goes into her job every day and she's going, I can't find anything good about my job, you know, like there's not one thing I can find about my job. And he like tried to change her frame of mind. He said, well, you know, I can't help you, you're going to get fired. And she was like, what are you talking about? I don't want to get fired. And he was like, well, if you don't want to get fired, why don't you want to get fired? You obviously have something good about your job. She said, well, yeah, I get paid. He said, right, okay, you get paid. So that's one good thing.
Yeah.
Write it down. So she wrote it down, and he was like, anything else? She was like, well, I get paid above average wage, you know? So it's like another good thing. So you keep on thinking about, you know, good things, and it's changing your frame of mind, isn't it?
The last one to discuss several different advertising appeals.
You can appeal to. Well, lots of ways you can appeal to.
Like you could
Emotional appeal, like the damn ASPCA commercials with Sarah McLachlan.
where has
How
like,
they have the sad little animals in the cage, and
they show them like with one eye.
yeah,
And all
they
that.
try to get you to donate $1, or the kids in Africa.
But to be perfectly honest, like I always change those.
Yeah,
I just
because
feel
they're
like,
so sad.
I don't want to see like
It ruins your mood. It
Like,
Yeah,
puts-
it does, yeah.
like my dog passed away because he was just old. But now when I like see a dog, I'm just like, how do people? What? I'm a dog lover. Like I don't want to see a dog like that. Like,
No.
why would I watch this? But it's just one of those things. Now the problem that we should solve is please devise a strategy to change the attitude of professors who are reluctant to use technology in the classroom.
So it's actually,
I feel like for this classroom, also as a professor, like I know he hates when people are on their phone, or if they're like on their phones or doing whatever on their phones. But I feel like
This is a prime example. We have to use technology in the classroom to be able to do what he's asking us to do.
yeah, like there's that, or it's like what else is there?
have any of you guys taken business statistics?
Yes.
No.
Did you take it with Tim Wiseman?
Yes.
You do it on Excel, right? Or you do it
Well,
on
we
some
did.
sort of
Yeah,
like
we
math
did it
program,
in
no?
StatCrunch.
Right, you did it on StatCrunch. Well, Murray, like since Tim Wiseman's left, he's the new statistics teacher and he's doing it all on paper, and people are saying it sucks so
Yeah.
much, it sucks so much, and that's like an example where
With the-
students
yeah.
just hate that class now because it's not done for technology uses.
With the changing world, I think with technology changing and the way things are changing, I feel teachers should have to. There has to be a different way of teaching because they reach through different mediums and different channels for students. It can't stay the same, especially with books, because a lot of people are buying online books. People aren't actually buying books in stores.
And on top of that, if there's ever something, or like, let's say Weber's talking about something, and we don't really know what it is, and the book only covers a short little blip of it, you can always pull out your phone, look it up, so you can kind of get a better understanding of the whole situation and what's going on.
Yeah. So if we're gonna do a strategy on it, we could do something like
Trial
trial and error. Yeah.
See how run a class that requires some sort of technology. And
Do test 1, test 2.
Yeah.
See which ones students do better on.
See how well students learn.
And I'm sure that they would do better with technology.
Yeah.